Ever feel like you're spending your entire day just babysitting your inbox or rewriting the same 3 emails? We're moving past basic AI chats and actually putting your workspace to work. I'll walk you through activating the alpha features, setting up Gemini gems with your own business memory so it sounds exactly like you, and finally linking it all together into a workflow that actually gets stuff done while you sleep. No more AI sounding fluff, just pure execution. The first thing you need to do to get access to flows is you need to actually go and switch it on in the admin panel. So if you've not done this, you can do it yourself, or you can ask our team to do it for you. If your billing is through us, we can go into your admin panel and get it switched on. But it's under generative AI in the admin panel, and then Gemini for Workspace, and then alpha features. That's where you go and switch it on. And then once that is activated in your account, the URL is flows.workspace.google.com. And if that URL doesn't work, it means you'll probably have to go switch it on. So that's how we get it set up. And before we go and build our flows, if you've not yet created a gem, if you open up your Gemini and you go over to the gems menu here, gems are where you create a set of custom instructions for Gemini, and it will always work with your set of custom instructions. One of the ones that I use all the time is Meet Notes, and you'll see where I integrate this into a flow soon. But this is a set of instructions that I want to happen where if I paste something in here, it's automatically going to give me a designated response. Some other gems that are useful for us, because we run a business where we're creating a lot of content, is we have a YouTube script creator. I can take a set of instructions for a gem, and these are ones that we prepared earlier, and I'll put that in there. Copywriter. I'll put the instructions in. And what I would also usually do when I'm making a gem is I would attach knowledge. And so these are reference documents that I use to help the gem have more context and more information to expand how it's going to respond. So in this case, I'm going to add a file from my Google Drive. I'm going to add my memory document, which has got information about me, information about the business, information about things that I like and how I want these tools to work. And once that file is attached, I'm going to save my copywriting gem. And then from there, I can start a chat with my new copywriter and say, make me a LinkedIn post about how awesome Google Workspace Flows is. And it's going to do that based on the set of instructions I gave it in the copywriting gem instructions. And it's going to use my memory document as reference for my style, the type of entrepreneur I am, the type of customers I typically work with. It knows I'm a small business owner, and it's going to tailor it to that. So, here we go. It even knows what products we have and what products to promote. It knows what business we're in, and that's not too bad. I would say the only thing that this is missing is this is a little bit potentially AI. The old way of doing this is the new way. You've got to be really careful with copy because it can easily feel like it's not from a human. And in our production account, we have an extended copywriting guide which says, hey, here's how to not sound like AI, and it would make that better. Now, we're going to come back to this and use this later, but anytime I open Gemini and I want to do some copywriting, instead of having to type in, act like a copywriter, help me write something for LinkedIn, I'm a small business owner. Instead of having to give it those instructions every time, I just go to my copywriting gem and I just give it the thing that I want it to make. And it saves those instructions and then automatically builds it. So that's a gem. And with flows, we can actually start to link these together in a multi-step tree. We know how to do gems. Let's now jump into our workflows. Workflows fundamentally all work in a similar way. You have something that triggers or something that starts a flow, and then you have a bunch of actions that are what actually makes up the flow. And so just like if we have home automation, when I walk into my house and you detect my phone is home, turn on these lights. Or when the sun sets, play some soft music, whatever. When we have a trigger, we choose the criteria of the trigger. And then when we have an action, we choose the app or how we want that action to be fulfilled. And so we're going to, in our flows, we're going to choose triggers and then we're going to choose actions. Now, you can, if you want, just jump straight into Gemini and use the prompt to build some stuff. It's easier if you learn how to build this with the building blocks first. And then once you're comfortable with that, then you can go to building stuff. Now, Google are going to do their thing and have suggested options for you where you can just click a button and switch it on. And that's because they really, really, really want people to use this. So they've already done a great job of making some suggested recipes that you can just click and activate for your account. And so you'll have an opportunity to do that if you want.
If you need more help with what we've covered in this video, itGenius provides support services to businesses all over the world with problems just like this. Click the link below to get started.